Okay, here is the result for the first trip around the vinegar experience. Came out very nice, I would say. I'm actually surprised that vinegar can take out this amount of rust. The most critical two places, or there is in fact three, is down here, and the biggest one is all this area up here. And one thing I will say, that if I should do this again, then I would have scuffed this down with a 60 grit or something like that to take the rough off, to get a bit down, so vinegar don't have to work this much. But it doesn't matter, because I will take one more trip with the vinegar in selected area, this area here, this area down here, and of course the area around here. There's a small also here, and also some dents came to the surface. There's a deep one over here. I think it's hard to see, somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and then there is a dent here, and also here in the front of the car there's 3 or 4. There's one way over here, 1 or 2 over here, and then there's a couple of dents here also. So I will try to see if I can extract them a bit. This is not for me to make the bodywork for the roof. This is not the intention of this stage of the car. This is only to get rid of that awful peeled off white paint, and to stop the rust that was exposed to the environment here, and especially over in the other side. There was no paint on, so it is just to close it up nicely. Try to take the worst. There's also a dent here, I can just feel. Maybe you can see it hit there. Take the worst out, leave it like that. Give it a very good 2K spray filler primer, so we can stand for the conditions here in the workshop for a period of time. And then the actual bodywork will come later. My main target for this car right now is the rust. So this is only to make this a bit nicer and to prevent a bit more rust, especially on the roof. But actually it came out very nice. I will give a very short update in a few seconds. That will be in a couple of days, when this has had the second trip, the 3 places, and try to remove a bit of the dents. But you will see that in 2 seconds, but it will be a couple of days for me. The car has a lot of rust pitting, especially on the roof. So the last couple of days I've been grinding it down, or brushing it down, or whatever you call it, with this air-powered device with a 3M black disc, and it's really removing a lot of paint, so I can get down to the steel. And especially the roof is pitted with rust, but I have to say that this vinegar, 12%, is simply amazing. What I did was that I covered the roof with paper, completely soaked in vinegar, let it lay on the roof for 6 hours. Yeah, 7 hours, 6 hours I think. And the result is simply amazing. Just see, and this is after that I took the 3M disc and also a steel brush on my drilling machine. I really went down there to get some rust out, and still this vinegar is just taking it all out and can be removed, like you can see here. It's really efficient, as you also can see here. So the plan is now to remove the paper, take as much of this vinegar out as possible, wipe it off like I did over here, then neutralize it with some fresh water and wipe it off. I must say, again, this is the first time I've done something like this. It's really, just look here, it's really efficient. Again, this was 12%. I don't know if that is too much or too little, but I just took 12%. I will now take off the paper, I will dry it off, and let's see and then I will of course use water, and then we can see the result. So this is before paint. Filler has been added. There was some dents in the roof that I had to take care of. Again, this is not the final prep for the paint. This is just to get rid of the awful paint that was peeling off, getting down to not bare paint but far down, and to just take the biggest dents there are. There are some small ones that I found, small ones down here somewhere. So now it's been smoothed out, it's been tacked over. I will push it outside now and give it 2K spray filler, and then afterwards I will give it a 2K black top coat. For the rest of the car will be black, because new fenders, doors, quarter panels, hoods, tail panel, trunk lid, front lower valance, both in front and in the back. So everything will be black. So I'm offering a couple of cans of 2K black paint also, so it'll be not the same color, but pretty close. So I will take now and remove the last bits of debris, push it outside, and give it a couple of cans of spray paint, and let's see the result. Okay guys, the roof is now black. Again, it's not the final. It's just to make it a bit nicer compared to before. So what did I do to summarize? Well, I grinded most of the painting off the roof. Then afterwards I had some rust, especially in the areas around here in both sides. I had some rust, so I took some 12% vinegar over 2 times for approximately 10 hours each time. Soaked it in paper, really soaked it in paper. Removed it after the first day, washed it down with fresh water, took one more turn with the vinegar, 10 hours again, washed it down thoroughly with clean water. Then I took some body filler to smooth out most of the roof. I was in fact a bit surprised of how many dents there were, especially in the front area of the roof all over here, but also in the other side, way over here, there was a lot. But and I still have some issues to attend, but it's not much. But I smoothed that down. Then I took some 2K spray filler, 2 times. It got some spray filler, and then here at the end, it got some satin black 2K again, just to make it a bit more nice, only for the eyes to see. It's not needed, because at some point you'll of course get the spray filler and all this all over the car, but just to make it a bit pretty. Also in between, I scuffed up all the steel inside here. It was exactly like this, rough, but I scuffed it down, just sitting on a chair, started to scuff it down, took some rust converter, took some zinc spray, and the final will be this anti-gravel that you use on the bottom of cars for taking, the worst hit of gravel and all debris and all this. So I will get that all over, and of course I took all over, up under and as far up as I could get with my fingers. So I'm ready to do that on the other side. I haven't removed the quarter panel. I will do that today in the other side, and then I'll do exactly the same over there. Also, I installed one of the doors. And why did I do that? Because the B-pillar has to be replaced in both sides. So to see if the lines were correct, and I'm In fact, I'm a bit surprised that a door from China, from Taiwan, it has such a good fit. So I think I'm a bit surprised. Also, I took a front fender again just to take the lines. This one needs to be a bit more sharp and all this, and this has to be a line. Yeah, that's it. But this is first fit, not playing with it. So also it's not connected down here at the bottom, so it's just hanging on loose with a couple of bolts here. That's it, nothing more. Just to see if the lines here are correct, and they are. And in fact, it looks very good, I would say. So anti-gravel will come on here today. I will remove the quarter panel in the other side, start to grind it down like you can see here. So within a couple of days, both quarter panels are out. Everything has been rust converted, grinded down, rust converted, zinc spray, and then anti-gravel. And then soon the quarter panels will be installed, and Søren will help me with that. Then I will start looking at the rust in the front. That is the game plan for now. Thanks. But wait, there is a bonus minute here. I just took off this quarter panel. Yes, and this is also a way of making, what can we say, hide rust repairs or whatever we can call it. 3, 4 different lips has been welded on. And if we go over to the car, let's see the beautiful result. Yes. Great. That is also a way of making rust repair. Over and out.